Hello, 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 and welcome back to our live stream. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you from various parts of the world within the Prife community. Welcome, welcome. As we do every week, without fail, we have an inspirational story. And this week uh, is no different. We have someone very special all the way from the Philippines. Can we please welcome Doctora? Well, I mean, in the Philippines, just to tell you, in the Philippines, doctors, we call them doctora, all right? So can we please welcome Doctora Cara Dima Kali? Welcome. Hello, Po.
Good evening, good morning to everyone. Thank you, Dr. James, for having me in your weekly show. And
Well,
I'm excited to share what iTheracare has done for me and for
yeah.
my friends.
Thank you so much for coming to this live stream as my guest. And well, let's talk about you. A friend introduced you to iTerra Care, and you had it for 3 months, but you
Yes.
didn't do anything about it. Tell us why you decided, to open up the box and use it.
Yes, my friend Leriza, who is my upline actually, she would remind me every now and then to use it. And well, I felt fine, so I didn't follow her advice. And then I heard the testimony of another friend, Elizabeth, her goiter, improved, and her husband, who had Parkinson's, also uh, was getting better with the use of the wand. So
And
I said,
at that time, you were also facing some challenges, isn't it? I mean, you had difficulty in climbing up the stairs. Tell us about your problem.
yes, that was around March 2023. It happened like, out of the blue. Suddenly, I could not climb the second floor of our house, and we just moved in to a new home. And
Yeah. So
I said,
here's the
yeah,
picture.
it was painful. I would use a cane, or I would grasp the railing with both hands. So I decided to call an architect and ask her where we could insert an elevator, because there's little space left. So,
Yes.
so she made a suggestion, and when my husband found out that it would reduce the width of the driveway and we had to remove one car from the garage, he said no. He did not approve of it. And uh, the elevator itself would cost 2 million at the time, and
Mm.
we would sacrifice one balcony. So
Wow.
I said, I have to get well, because it's not only in the house wherein I would climb stairs. Outside of the
Mm.
home, there are many stairs to climb. So
Yeah.
somebody suggested, oh, you can have surgery. Oh my! I mean, well, I may have to travel abroad for that and
Hmm.
spend a lot of money, and I would be immobilized
Yeah.
for weeks. And with my busy schedule, I could not afford the surgery.
Hmm.
So I
You
was
started
reminded of the
you,
one.
you
Yeah,
started blowing yourself. How did you do it?
yeah, just the classic wand, and I followed the protocol. Tried my best, but I could not do it every day. So after about 2 months, there was uh, some improvement. Uh, at first, nothing seemed to be happening, but I had hoped that it would later improve. So I kept on wanting. And after several months, I was uh, running here and there, traveling here and there.
Yeah, so you were able to climb up the stairs, and not only that, let me show you your other photos, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're traveling. So you went to Thailand, right? With
Yeah.
Prife. Mm-hmm.
Local travel and to
And
Thailand.
yes, yes, isn't it wonderful? And also, there you are. Wow,
Yes.
having a wonderful time.
Riding on an elephant.
I mean, if you had continued to suffer the discomfort and the pain, you would not have been able to do all that, isn't it? So it is a blessing that you consistently use it, even though the first couple of months you didn't really feel anything, but you believe in it and then you consistently used it and it has helped you. And not only that, I think you also started to share with your friend, right? Your friend
That's right.
who, yeah, tell us about your friend, her history and what happened to her.
Well, my friend Catalina,
Mm,
she was a nurse who worked in Dubai and came back. Unfortunately, after she came back, there was a series of health challenges. No? First, she had a stroke in 2018, but it took time before it was diagnosed through an MRI of the brain.
mhm,
Her left hand was paralyzed, and speaking was also affected, her speech,
mhm, mhm,
and of course, and also her gait, no, her ability to walk.
mhm,
She underwent physical therapy, but
mhm,
in 2019, late 2019, uh, her symptoms were diagnosed. No, there were additional symptoms that were
mhm,
diagnosed as Parkinson's disease. So
mhm,
it's like it's a double whammy. You have a stroke and
mhm,
then Parkinson's.
mhm,
There were tremors on her left hand and left leg. She walked like a robot. Her
mhm,
sleep, was affected, and this kept her from being active in her church ministry.
mhm,
Then in February 2023, she had an emergency gallbladder surgery for the gallbladder stones. But post-operatively, she would experience, bloatedness, colicky
mhm,
pain, almost
mhm.
on a daily basis. So it was only the one her husband would
Wow.
want her each time she had this bloated feeling or
Mhm.
colic, and that was the one that would give her relief from pain.
Wow. Thank God for the iTerra Care Classic, as I can see that you use on her. And so the discomfort in the gallbladder area was
Mm,
relieved, and
mm.
she started to walk again, right? And this is the next video. So let me
Yeah,
just play this. Okay. This is her current ability to walk
yeah,
now.
that was just a few days ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing. I mean, wow, that is a huge miracle. And that's why I always say, sometimes you may, have the iTerra Care for your own, uh,
Mhm.
but without you realizing it, once it starts to work on you, and whether you want to do it as a business or you start sharing, you also benefit other people. Isn't it a blessing? So because of you, you were able to, yeah, help your friend, uh, whom otherwise would probably be, feeling very depressed right now, isn't it? So now she's able to walk, and I'm sure, Doctora, in your capacity, you have also helped a lot of other people, right? But maybe it's too long, but maybe you can just mention a little bit about all the other people that you have helped and what were their problems, and how you have kind of helped them in a summary very quickly.
Yes, there's this there's this person. I cannot give his real name. Let's call him
Yeah.
Mark,
Hmm.
a 50-year-old male who had diabetes, adult onset diabetes, for many years. But after which he began showing symptoms of diabetes insipidus. So, this diabetes insipidus, there is frequent, uncontrollable urination and large volume of urine. So, he was diagnosed and prescribed a very expensive medicine that was not available locally and had to be ordered from abroad. Well, he decided not to take the medicine. So diabetes insipidus disrupted his sleep. He would wake up to 8 times at night or
Wow.
every 30 minutes and
Wow.
would use 4 adult diapers. This condition, of course, affected his sleep and as well as his mobility, because whenever he would travel within the city, he had to know where the restrooms are and had to, access it quickly. So last September 2023, I introduced the classic one to his mother, and uh, Mark was eager to try it. But some things prevented him from uh, using the one regularly or daily. So even though he was not a frequent user, after 5.5 months, he was happy to update me to report that his condition has improved. So at night, his trip to the bathroom is only 2 times, and at,
Wow.
and
That is huge.
at the
From eight
most, yes,
from eight times to 2 times.
yes, at the most 3 times a day.
Amazing.
And it's such a life-changing experience for him, and
Yeah.
he is very grateful for this product, this device.
Wow. This is a miracle. I mean, the poor guy, I mean, imagine having to go out and looking for or knowing where the CR's comfort rooms are so that
Yes,
you have to go there every 30 minutes or so. Yeah, I guess this is a better quality life now. And also something must have happened for his health to be improved. Otherwise, he would have gone more regularly to the CR anyway. So there you go. You have been an angel helping people. It's amazing.
by
Uh,
God's grace.
yeah, yeah. Any other interesting, I mean, stories that you may want to share? Without the names, of course. I mean, you can just tell us anonymously how they
Yeah.
have progressed. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, my classmate way back in high school. Okay, let's call her Jane. She is a pharmacist, but because of stroke 3 years ago, yeah, she had to close down her drugstore and had to, take the usual
Mm.
uh, therapeutic regimen for stroke. So she has a uh, left-sided, sorry, right-sided weakness, and I introduced the one to her last year. I forgot the month, and only after about two days or 3 days of use, she sent a message And she said for the first time, her armpit separated from the side of her chest. So
Mm,
was trying to think, what does that mean? Oh, it means she was able to lift her
mhm.
shoulder that was
Wow.
previously frozen. So
Yeah.
after just 2 to 3 days of use, and
Amazing.
she was very excited about it,
Mm-hmm.
and with continued use. Well, she had physical therapy before,
Mm-hmm.
and started to walk even before the wand. But
Mm-hmm.
after using the wand, uh, there was a faster improvement.
Yeah.
And then she had, when I visited her again, she said, "Oh, uh, Doctora, there is swelling in my right leg."
Mm-hmm.
So I said, maybe you need a BioLite. So I brought her a BioLite,
Mm-hmm.
and after maybe just 1 to 2 months, the edema is gone. Uh, Even the swelling of the right arm, it has improved. So,
Wow.
well, there are cases wherein we have to use two
Yes, of course, of course.
itera care or
Yeah.
three itera care
Yeah.
products.
Well, I firmly believe, I mean, we still take food supplements, we still, it's a combination, isn't it? It's not one device cure all. I mean,
Yes.
it's not about that. So it's how you also consume the right food and so many things, isn't it, to be healthy in life. So definitely, the iTerra Bio Light has helped her in her edema, and
Mm.
fantastic. You see, you have been an instrument again in helping. I'm sure you have helped a lot of people, and because of a time constraint that we have on this live stream, um, yeah, I would like to thank you so much, Doctora Kara, for coming forward to share. And do continue with the sharing of these wonderful products to the many people that you know. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of blessings coming for you and your family. So thank you for being on our live stream, and all the very best to you, Doctora.
Thank you, Dr. James, for having me, and best uh, best regards to all, and to the Prife family and guests.
Okay.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat po. Okay, there you have it. So you see, when you start to share, it's not just about you anymore, isn't it? It's also about other people that you have touched their lives. And if they're open-minded enough, something good will happen. So thank you so much for watching, and see you again next week. Bye. Signing off.
Bye.
Medical disclaimers. iTerra Classic and iTerra Pro are not medical devices. The information provided on our website is for educational purposes only and does not substitute for professional medical advice. Please consult a medical professional or healthcare provider if you are seeking medical advice, diagnoses, or treatment. Prife International shall not be liable for risks or issues associated with using or acting upon the information on our website. Prife International shall not be liable or responsible for the actions, misrepresentations, or negligence of our members who are independent contractors.